Alright, what's up YouTube? I got another video, man. I was talking to my brother the other day, and it just hit me that when we young, we all, well, I know I had this feeling, feeling like I was just, so much stuff was happening to me, you know, like my life was happening to me, and I was a part of a story, and things was just taking place, and like I had like no control or nothing. It just kind of was going, you know. And as I got older, what I realized was you have to rewrite your story, you know, from being a victim. You know, when you're a kid, a lot of things that happen, that's when we all victimize ourselves, you know. Oh yeah, we kids, so, you know, and I can't say that nobody's wrong for that, but we see most of the time we victimize ourselves from our childhood experiences, and as we become older, more mature individuals, we don't really go back and unvictimize ourselves. You know, we kind of stay the victim throughout our life, and I realized, like, you have to rewrite your story from being a victim to becoming a student. You're supposed to learn from your past. You're supposed to learn from your pain. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes. You're supposed to learn from just life, you know? So if you change the way that you look at it, then you would get something different out of it. Looking at it as if you're a victim, whenever you reflect on those traumatic or heartbreaking, whatever kind of experiences, it's probably gonna ignite feelings of frustration, anger, disregard, whatever, hatred. But if you become a student, the perspective change. So now, instead of all that pain and stuff, you start finding some understanding in all that. You start finding that people wasn't perfect, that people had stuff going on. You start having a little bit more compassion, you know what I'm saying? Because the glasses have changed. You're no longer that person that things happen to. Now you are a person that you kind of are the reason why things happen. So, and then you're able to witness yourself before you do anything. In any experience, you're able to pay attention to you. So now you're becoming a student. So be a student. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're always going to go through heartfelt experiences, heartbreaking moments, whatever, man. We're going to go through pain, grief, hatred, depression. We're going to go through all that. But lose the victim mentality. Lose that, like, don't be that no more. Let that go. Let that way of approaching life go, man. Be a student. You know, learn from everything that you experience. It's always something that you can learn from something, man. Like this morning, somebody hit my truck. I'm up here north of Kansas City, Missouri, at Apollo, and somebody hit my truck as he was pulling out, and I got it on video. He kept going. I guess he didn't know it, but I mean, I heard it. It shook my truck, so I figured you kind of know when your trailer hits something. But whatever. He ended up getting stuck because the way the parking is a bunch of angles, so he couldn't do nothing anyway. So I tell you, he hit my truck, and he was kind of nervous and scared. I guess he thought I was gonna do something to him, and I'm like, I don't care to do nothing to you. I just want my truck to be fixed, because I'm out here working like you out here working. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to take care of people like you probably trying to take care of people. So I just want my truck to be fixed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to cause no problems for nobody, man. So he was really surprised in the way that I handled it. You know, when I was younger, I probably would have been a lot more aggressive, but it's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, people make mistakes. I made a mistake in Hammond, Louisiana one time. I pulled out. It was a pilot, real tight, and I ended up hitting. I pulled this older guy. He had a Kenworth, Peterbilt. And I pulled his whole chrome bumper forward, messed it up. But he was so patient and so calm, and I really appreciated that. So he gave me he gave me grace. And it also made me be more cautious and stuff when I'm parked, you know what I'm saying, when I'm leaving spots. So that is the same thing that I give that to somebody else, you know. But that's me being a student to what I've experienced versus me just not ever being a student to life. And anytime I have some kind of experience, I always handle it the same. You can't handle everything that meant to be handled the same. You don't handle every situation the same with aggravation or aggression or anything. Like you can change the way your life is. Your quality of life will improve if you change your perspective, if you change how you think, how you allow yourself to think, how you allow yourself to perceive your world. Your whole quality of life will change. But it's really up to you. Up until you know that you want change, then it ain't gonna happen. We can talk about it. Everybody talk about what they want. Everybody talk about this and that. But talk is one thing, but doing is a whole nother. When you want something, man, you gotta do what it takes. And something gotta be sacrificed. Something has to be sacrificed. 9 times out of 10 is something within you. You know? Something within you. It ain't never really nothing else. Everybody want to sacrifice everything else. Other people and this and that. You know, but they scared to sacrifice themselves. Sacrifice yourself. Why find something else life and sacrifice it as if yours, like as if its life is not as valuable as yours? I'm gonna sacrifice this chicken because it's like, dang, the chicken had a whole life. But that's selfish of you to even sacrifice a chicken. You sacrifice him because you wanted to get whatever you wanted to get. And you wanted to give him thanks for your sacrifice, but it was selfish. You could have just sacrificed yourself if you wanted that. You wanted it that bad, you was willing to disregard somebody else's life. Now you can say, oh man, when we eat chicken and cows and all that, this is sacrifice. I ain't gonna get into that, man. You know, I'm just if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. You know, I'm taking it out of context. But self-sacrifice, man. Give up those bad habits. Give up them cigarettes. Give up that porn that you watch. Give up drugs if you do drugs. You know, give up that alcohol if you drink alcohol. Give up the profanity if you cuss too much. Give up the food if you know you eat too much. Give up the judgment if you know you judging people too much. Give up the hate if you know you hate people too much. Give up all that stuff, man. Whatever it is that got a power over you, is consuming you, controlling you, and you barely know who you are anymore. When you look in the mirror, you need to give all that stuff up. Don't hold on to none of that stuff. Because ain't none of that stuff you. You know? Be a student to life. Forever. Be a student. Eventually, the student becomes a teacher. But you gotta be a student first. You have to. You have to humble yourself. You have to be real with yourself. They say the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free from the darkness. That's what will set you free from the darkness that's within us. So, allow yourself to be set free from your darkness. Don't let your darkness reign over your whole life. Don't do that. Let your light shine. Everybody, whoever see this video, let your light shine. You know what I'm saying? Because the Creator is good. The Creator is everything. You know? Ain't no mistakes made. So, there's no judgment. It's just love. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That's all I wanted to share with y'all. It's a short video. But yeah, that's what was on my mind and my heart the other day. Like, man, how we see ourselves when we young, we see ourselves more so as victims as things happening to us. But as we get older, we have to change the way that we see it. We have to become students. You know, you have to. I remember when I stopped seeing my mama and my daddy as my mama and my daddy, and I started seeing them for who they were, like as individuals, like by their name. And then it changed everything. I had a lot more understanding and compassion rather than anger and frustration. So when you do that, it makes your life a lot simpler. If you was able to receive this message, I'm happy for you, man. You made it this far. Good job. I'll be making another video whenever I feel inclined to make one. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for y'all, man. We blessed, man. Y'all take it easy.